All right. When I went to one of the booths at Anime Expo, they were giving out like little postcard, little flyer type deal things like this, and I thought this was pretty cool. I do have a friend that's really into Kamen Rider stuff, and so I saw this. I thought this was pretty cool. But later on, there was a booth that I found in the artist alley that had like really old and really cool Japanese stuff, and I saw that they had a huge, huge, huge just mess and stack of menko cards, and that's what this is. It's basically, long story short, Japan's version of Pogs. Might be older though, and don't let like this square appearance fool you. Like you're supposed to like literally throw them down pretty dang hard, and so there was like this huge like not stack, but it was just a huge box. Maybe it was a really good size box that was just loaded with these cards. And so me and my friend, we were just digging around through it and just looking through stuff. And and I was like, and I saw there was a few Kamen Rider ones in there. And I told him, I'm like, hey, help me like look through this and just look at cool Kamen Rider ones, see which one we can find. And after just moving and dumping and like just looking through everything, we found this card, and I totally grabbed it and decided to pick it up, of course. And I thought it was really really cool, just in the fact that it's foil, and that was really interesting. The thought that some kid got this Maneko card, and I mean it's a little beaten up. I'm not sure if it's beaten up from how this guy's booth just had them all just literally just dumped into a box. Because I mean, he was literally selling these for $1. Like he knows that most people really don't care about this stuff. But I thought this was really freaking cool, and it was literally $1, so I picked it up. And it being foil, and I'm like, dude, the foil on this looks really good. Like you can see how good the glare is on it, but like at certain points it's almost like ghosting, not in the sense of like the Yu-Gi-Oh cards like Ghost of the Past or something like that, not in like that sense where it like completely disappears, but it's like really hard to see the writer himself. It looks really cool. And on the back you just get like your generic card stuff in the back, the numbers and the rock paper scissors stuff, and little things, because I mean these were kind of like the jack of all trade, little trading card game thing to keep for kids to keep busy pretty much. But the main thing was the pog aspect, where you throw these down and flip over each other's cards and stuff like that, instead of it being a round like the American one was later on. But yeah, I thought this was really really cool. And of course, no one was. I mean that booth had so much cool stuff. I wish I had more time to just dig and just rummage through everything he had, because there was a lot of really cool things he had, and I wish I had more time to look through everything. But like I literally was down there the last day. I had no more time, and I really had no more money. But I definitely thought this was really cool, and not something you see every day as a, I don't know if you want to call it holographic or foil, or because I mean there's like this weird like aluminum foil like kind of look to it too. So I'm like, I don't know how the heck they put the foil on there, but I mean it's on there, it's stuck on there for this long. I don't know. I do not know how they did it, but it's very fascinating. A holographic, a shiny foil, whatever you want to call it, special Maneko card with a Master Rider, and I just all I imagine is like the kids like throwing this down while it's doing the kick and just like destroying the other cards, and it being the only foil one there, just destroying all the foil. I mean, I could be wrong. This could be like extremely common or whatever, but I don't know. From all the cards I've seen, because I do have my Toei Japanese Spider-Man. I have like a handful of those. None of those are foil, and those are all. I think they're in the same shape as this one, a little bit banged up from kids probably throwing it on the floor, throwing it at each other. But those are actual like pictures where this is like a drawing. This is definitely somebody's drawing of it. But then you look at it and you realize that the writer himself is very well detailed. While the enemy, whoever the heck that is, looks horrible. But yeah, very very interesting. And I'm gonna give this to my friend that really likes Kamen Rider. And I know he probably won't be too excited for this, but I'm pretty sure he'll be excited for this because a lot of the new Rider stuff, he's not a big fan of it. Very gimmicky, a lot of toys. Um, but yeah, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. A bit more of a random rambling, of course, and interesting things things that I think are interesting, but not you don't really see them that often. They're not very common for anime fans or just old Toku fans to pull out really old Mineko cards or other old things. But I don't know. I think stuff like this is really fascinating and interesting. Very interesting for sure. But yeah, that's all I got for this one. So thanks for watching.